Hi there. The following reviews are about the product you see in the picture. Please go to the link in the description to get it for a low price. Each 16-piece box set contains 4 of each, 10.25-inch dinner plates, 6.75-inch bread/dessert plates, 18 ounces soup/cereal bowls, 11 ounces stoneware mugs. Being practical and not wanting to slop liquid all over the place, it's more like 12 ounces for the bowls and 10 ounces for the mugs. The pattern is done in a mocha brown, warm beige and cool celadon, a pale sea green. I had to look that one up in the dictionary, on a bright white ground. And, all the dinnerware pieces have the pattern though, for some reason, the bowls are printed with only the mocha color. The stoneware mugs are a vast improvement over the tiny teacups in the older sets. They are big enough for that java in the morning or a great cup of cocoa at night. My hubby appreciates the bigger handles. 4.0 out of 5 stars. Great stuff. Okay. I decided to write a review about this particular design of Corelle because there was one flaw. The actual color of the designs on the plates are much lighter than pictured here. I thought this was a good mix of masculine and feminine, definitely refreshing compared to all the florals this company usually has, and was totally in love with the darker colors. However, upon receiving these plates, the colors are really more pastel and girly. The dark lines are a lighter brown but look almost black in this picture. Mine also have a few mistakes in the pattern smudges and things. This could be due to the fact that this is a brand new design and all the kinks haven't been worked out yet. So, if you get over the color issues, these really are fantastic plates. I grew up with Corelle plates and was looking forever for a modern and fresh design. After about 12 years my mother decided to get rid of her/our set because she was sick of them. Not one plate broke. Even after being dropped and banged into things multiple times. So the plates outlived her desire to have them. They never scratch and are so functional and practical that it is unbelievable. Just find a design you really like because you won't ever have to get rid of these. No chipping, no scarring, and they always look as if you just bought them. Even years and years later. Great for everyday use, especially in a family full of kids. In the end I decided to keep the 2 sets of this design I ordered and it has grown on me. It is a great design, but would be better if the color was bolder as it is in the image here. I love the fact that this set came with mugs, but realize that they are stoneware and not the same material as the plates, so they probably won't last as long. I wish they would offer luncheon plates in this design too. 4.0 out of 5 stars. Ordered a second set. My husband and I received false graph stoneware for our wedding and it was so heavy getting them in and out of the cupboard, we hated using them. After 10 years they were chips and crazing, so I decided to get new dishes that would have a nice modern pattern with colors I like that would be lightweight. My husband is also very good at breaking things, so I wanted something tough. I immediately remembered the Corelle dishes my mom had when I was very young. We all know them. The green daisy pattern around the rim? Yup, that's them. I looked to Corelle and fell in love with this pattern. I wish you could buy the sets without the mugs, because unless I'm an odd duck, doesn't everyone have a favorite mug? I have no use for the mugs, so off to Goodwill they went. After using the dishes for a week, I realized that the dinner plates were a little big and the bread and butter plates were a little small. I went ahead and ordered 8 of the 8.5-inch plates because it was getting increasingly difficult to find this pattern and wanted to grab them when I could. They were perfect. I love the icy blue, sage green and chocolate brown pattern. They are my 3 favorite colors, so the design would have to have been hideous for me not to love them. My only complaint, and why I took 1 star away, is the heat. If you're like we are, we don't eat at a table much. We usually sit in the living room and eat. The bottom of these dishes get extremely hot/cold. So if you're eating soup or ice cream, you'll need a pot holder to protect your skin. I suppose if we actually ate at a table, this wouldn't matter much. Thanks. 2.0 out of 5 star. Savory disappointed. All pattern washed off of one of the plates. 1.0 out of 5 stars. Just see the pics, nuff said. Update. Yep. Stuff has lasted a fair few years here, but not without 2 issues that has me never wanting to buy anything made of vitrel, or whatever it is, again. 1. Description says microwave safe. Yeah, okay. But you better have an oven mitt on because the Corelle heats up hotter than the food in it. Even when not in the microwave, it gets ridiculously hot. Take out a bowl and put hot chili in it, you'll see what I mean real quick. 2. I'll quote the product description. Since Corelle is famous for producing dinnerware and bakeware that cannot be broken or chipped, it's hard to resist holding a plate without wanting to drop it on the tile floor to see what happens. Really? This breaks on a tile floor, oh, but not like your normal stoneware or china. Nope. It shatters into crazy sharp, pointy shards, see pics, that are worse than glass and go everywhere. This stuff doesn't break on impact, it explodes. Never again. Maybe it's just me, but I remember my mother's Corelle in the 70s being a bit thicker, however it will still be much more durable than the junky stoneware I replaced with this. Speaking of junky stoneware, I am not at all impressed at the mugs being, guess what, stoneware. I remember moms having mugs made of the same material as the rest of the set. They won't last long and is why I took off a star. The pattern is a bit more watercolor looking than appears in the picture, but that's not a bother to me, I still like it, muted or not. Happy with the purchase and will likely buy another set to have 8 settings. Don't expect this to come in a pretty retail box, BTW. It's packed in a plain brown box and doesn't have anything in between each plate. I would have thought a little better packing would be called for, but nothing was broken, not even the junky stoneware mugs lol, so not a big drama. Would recommend as long as you know what you are getting, smiley face. Hi there. The following reviews are about the product you see in the picture. Please go to the link in the description to get it for a low price. Each 16-PC box set contains 4 of each, 10.25-inch dinner plates, 6.75-inch bread/dessert plates, 18 ounces soup/cereal bowls, 11 ounces stoneware mugs. Being practical and not wanting to slop liquid all over the place, it's more like 12 ounces for the bowls and 10 ounces for the mugs. The pattern is done in a mocha brown, warm beige and cool celadone, a pale sea green. I had to look that one up in the dictionary, on a bright white ground.